So today we've gone off the deep end. Today we are searching for the supernatural Sasquatch.
The debate among Bigfoot enthusiasts about the nature of the elusive creature is a fascinating and polarizing topic. Many believers contend that Bigfoot is a flesh and blood animal, perhaps an undiscovered primate or relic hominid that has adapted to remote environments and evaded scientific documentation. They argue that footprints, hair samples, and eyewitness accounts support its physical existence, with some pointing to potential ties to known species like Gigantopithecus. On the other hand, a growing contingent sees Bigfoot as a supernatural being, capable of interdimensional travel or cloaking itself to evade detection. This perspective often draws from cryptid folklore, Native American traditions, and anecdotal reports of Bigfoot vanishing or being linked to UFO sightings. A third camp embraces a hybrid theory, suggesting Bigfoot may be both physical and metaphysical, a creature that exists in our realm, but can access dimensions beyond human perception. While scientists generally dismiss Bigfoot as a myth or misidentification of known animals, the debate thrives in the cryptid community. Many individuals claim personal encounters with Bigfoot, lending credence to their chosen theories and fueling a mystery that bridges the gap between zoology, paranormal studies, and cultural legend.
Today I'm exploring the supernatural Sasquatch. This is where it really gets weird. So a lot of Bigfoot skeptics, and rightfully so, will talk about how there's no bones, there's no body. Where's the proof? Where do they go in the middle of the winter? You know, if they're in every state or in the Midwest, like there aren't enough cave systems here. They obviously don't build shelters, right? So where do they go? So there's the theory that Bigfoot is a supernatural creature, an interdimensional being. I bought some of the tools of the trade today for people that believe in the supernatural, and we'll see what happens. One of the things I brought is tobacco, which we looked at last time. So tobacco is an offering to the Fae, F-A-E. Some people believe that Bigfoot is a spiritual creature. So we offer tobacco for the Bigfoot. So another thing I brought are dowsing rods, typically used for centuries to find water sources. They've also been used to find bodies in the ground, like in old cemeteries. Some people use them to ask spirits questions. If Bigfoot is a supernatural creature, perhaps we can ask it questions. People also use dowsing rods to locate Bigfoot. So supposedly if they cross, it could be pointing to something. I'm not moving these. Is there a Bigfoot creature in this area? Cross if it is true. I promise you I'm not crossing these. Never know. Another thing I bought is a meditation chime bowl. So this is another offering to forest creatures. We come in peace, Sasquatch. Please don't throw big stones or sticks at us. And then of course I brought the handy dandy EMF reader. So some people believe spiritual beings are made up of energy. So I can use this EMF reader for electromagnetic anomalies throughout the area, and maybe that'll point me in the right direction. Currently reading at 0. If it jumps up, we're out of here. Now, as a disclaimer, I don't really believe in any of this stuff. I'm more of a flesh and blood Bigfoot believer, but why not explore other theories, other options? At least it gets us out in the woods, right? My buddy Coyote Chris Sutton explains the supernatural side of things in my documentary Creature from Big Muddy.
We're staying here right now in what's an old growth area of the woods, and there is energy in these areas that are more energetic than other parts. Like if you live in a subdivision or something like that, it's not going to be as energetic as this, because you've got these old trees, you've got all these wonderful brush and things like that, and spirits are attracted to that. Elementals are attracted to that energy. They live here. In the very place we're at right now, there are small elemental beings, which some would call fairies. But yeah, I mean, that's because I've had experiences with them out here. But these places, like, they exist all over the place. And so what happens is that entities are attracted to this, and this is where they will live, but they also sometimes interact with humans. You have instances in North America, all over North America, of people interacting with elemental beings. Sasquatch, Bigfoot, for an example, is known to be very elusive. In the Northwest, there are 60 different names for Sasquatch, because there's so many tribes, but they all see him as very elusive, rarely seen, and not necessarily bad, but seeing him a lot is sometimes very concerning, because it ties into legends about the changing of the worlds. So it's not always a great thing to see that. Now, in most cases, and there's like always a dichotomy here. Some traditions have them as being very nice, mild, don't bother people. Others, they go as far as to stealing their stuff and taking their children. So I mean, these legends all vary, but they all take on a mystical quality, because we're talking about, Sasquatch, Bigfoot is a flesh and blood entity, whereas they see it more times as mystical. They can get in and out of places and just disappear.
An EMF, electromagnetic field detector, is often used by paranormal investigators in Bigfoot research, as some enthusiasts believe the creature may emit or affect electromagnetic energy. While originally designed to detect electrical currents and EM fields from appliances, these devices are repurposed in cryptozoology and paranormal studies to track unexplainable activity in remote areas. Bigfoot enthusiasts theorize that sudden spikes in EMF levels could indicate the creature's presence or that of associated phenomena, such as anomalous energy disturbances. Investigators frequently pair EMF detectors with other tools like motion-activated cameras and audio recorders to strengthen claims of a cryptid encounter.
So we're looking at the EMF reader to see if there's any anomalies down here. So what would I do if actually seen an interdimensional being come out of a portal, per se? Probably run, because that's not right. No readings currently. So in this area, this is close to an area by famed audio researcher Stan Courtney, who has been capturing a lot of audio evidence next to the Sangamon River, which is behind me here. There's a lot of wooded area around here, stretching for miles. So theoretically, a good area for a creature to exist next to the waterway. Some people also say in the supernatural world that a waterway is an energy source, right? So if it's an interdimensional being, maybe it's using the water as an energy source to come through a portal. And then the question is, if it comes through a portal, what's on the other side of the portal, right? You can hear some of Stan Courtney's audio work on his website. We're going to do a whoop. Even if it's a supernatural being, supposedly they whoop. So let's see. Whoop! No dice. We'll keep trying.
Many people believe that running water, such as rivers, streams, or underground springs, can act as a source or conductor of paranormal energy. This idea stems from the notion that moving water generates kinetic energy, which some suggest can amplify spiritual or electromagnetic forces. Folklore often ties running water to heightened paranormal activity, claiming that ghosts or spirits are drawn to its dynamic energy. Additionally, running water's natural ability to create white noise is thought to help spirits communicate more effectively. This belief has made locations near flowing water popular hotspots for paranormal investigations and supernatural storytelling.
Now, typical for Illinois, I'm in this meadow here and there's lots of sign of deer, a lot of game paths, game trails. You can see where they've been laying down. So a perfect place for a carnivore such as Bigfoot to get an easy meal. All right, we're going to try a little bit more dousing. Again, I'm not moving these around. I don't even believe in this stuff. So, looking for any supernatural beings out here. So let's see what happens. Give me a sign. Cross if there's something out here. It's hard to hold them level, so you know you could trick yourself into thinking they're crossing when maybe you're just holding them uneven or something like that. Well, crap, they just crossed. Let's try that again. I swear they're getting pulled over there. That's really weird. Or I could be standing on a big vein of water. But they are definitely crossing, and the wind's blowing from my left to my right, and this one on the right hand side, I mean, it's a strong pull. It's not even close to, again, I'm going to try to hold it even. Good grief. Well, maybe we should look around to see if there's anything around here. So is there a supernatural Sasquatch? Hard to say, right? Again, I don't really believe in such a thing, but just like if you're searching for a physical being, get you out in the woods, get you out into some locations that you may never go to otherwise. So I think it's a fun time. I think it's worth your time to even try this. Get some cheap gear like this EMF reader, which is pretty common. You get this at Lowe's. Dowsing rods you can pretty much make out of anything. Heck, you can make them out of coat hangers. You don't have to buy them off of Amazon. And just get out there and have some fun. See what you can find, and if you do, let us know about it.